Hey everyone, Mandy here. So today's video is going to be for those that don't happen to have a dyno and want to be able to check their shocks and make sure that they're in good working condition. Well, today we're going to chat with Roger with Bilstein, and he's going to give us a couple tips on how to check your shocks.
So a lot of people ask, how do I check my shock to see if it works properly if I don't have a dyno? So some of the suggestions I would make is, first of all, anything obvious. It's dripping, leaking oil, there's a lot of oil in the shaft, you know that you're going to be losing some oil. The next thing would be to do is turn it like this. Make sure that the shaft is straight. You can see the shaft is straight. If it was wobbling up and down, then you know you'd have a bent shaft or a bent eye. You could, when you're wobbling it, if you put it in a vise, let's say, and go like that, the whole shock would be off to one side or another if the end eye was bent. Then the next thing would be to do is make sure that there's resistance from the beginning of the stroke down the end of the stroke. So if you compress it all the way down, it should have resistance all the way down. And it should return itself back out. Depending on the rebound, it would be the speed of it. And then if it doesn't go all the way down, if it, to begin with, if it had like a soft spot up here, it would be low on oil. So you want to, check that, make sure you have the right oil level in there. And also, if you're pushing it down and all of a sudden you meet resistance to where it doesn't want to go down, you could have a dent in the body. So you have to inspect the outside of the body very carefully to make sure there's not any kind of dent. Because in a monotube shock absorber, if you have a dent, just even a slight dent in the body, the piston will not pass over it. It'll get resistance, really a lot of resistance, and if you go past the dent, sometimes it'll go down and then not come back up when it hits that dent again. Then the last thing was, if it doesn't come all the way out, if you pull on it and it comes out more, then you'd also have an oil level problem. That's pretty much it.
And that's how it's done.